Hi, this is Maurice, Benard, and Anna Damergis. Welcome to the Maurice and Anna Show. Here we are again on the Maurice and what?
Anna Show. I
Okay.
can't even say my name. It's like,
Sometimes I forget.
friend are you?
I thought it was Annie. No?
Don't ever call me Annie. Let's just start there. That is the worst, almost the worst thing you can call me is Annie.
Let me be tough and all dressed up. Don't call me that. So here we are. This is episode 4. But everybody kept saying it was 3. And I said, no. No, they kept saying it was 3. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Whatever episode
Whatever.
it is. But I always start the show by saying, welcome. And it's just amazing. And then she says, yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
But
How
you...
did I get here? How did I get so lucky?
Oh, my goodness. It's amazing. What
I get
always...
to be in your presence. OMGs.
We done?
Not really.
I always ask you what we're talking about. So what are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, I want to know about things.
Okay.
Things.
Okay.
Since you're so successful in life,
Yeah.
give me some advice. How do you become successful at anything that you want to do?
You follow your dream.
Do you?
Yeah.
You think it's important?
Yeah, because whatever it is that you follow. I mean, is it a dream? Is it God telling you, or God putting that in front of you? Mm-hmm. Or, because for me, I was working at a grocery store. I had nothing. And something said to me, this isn't all you're going to do. But why me?
Right.
Why am I the only one out of my whole hometown, to break out and do what I've done? I just said, okay, I'll follow my gut. Mm-hmm. And I felt the feeling inside of me that I wanted to be somebody.
Right.
But that didn't have to happen. Mm-hmm. But because I kept going, that's the key. Keep going.
I think you have to have a certain amount of confidence to do that.
Okay.
Because it's not easy to verbalize or communicate what your dreams are to other people who the dream may seem to be unattainable to.
Right.
If you're in a small town and you tell someone, I want to be a famous actor, I want to be a musician, they may seem that's impossible completely, and that you're out of your mind for trying to pursue it.
Well, that's interesting you say that that how people perceived me and I was out of my mind because
Mm-hmm.
exactly that happened. Mm-hmm. I was in a small town, have just been unsuccessful as a model, wanted it so bad. Oh my God, I wanted
to be a model so bad?
I would have cut my right arm.
Wow.
But I was 5'9".
Right.
So when I first went into the modeling agency, the biggest one in San Francisco, Jimmy Gourmet, who later was not nice to me, I sat down. He goes, "How tall are you?" I said, "I'm 5'11".
You put heels on.
I did. I had
Lifts in
cowboy
your
boots.
shoes.
Cowboy-
Okay.
He says, "With or without heels?" I said, "Oh, with heels, I'm 6'1". I just lied through my teeth.
Wow. And he's like, stand up. Let me get the tape.
He just signed me. But it was not good. Modeling was not a good thing for me because I was too short. All the women were taller than I was.
When you were actually doing it, though, for a certain amount of time, did you really feel the same way about it?
Yeah, I was never successful. I worked like once a month, if that.
No, but I'm saying, like, did you like it when you were doing it then?
Yeah, because I was so driven to be
You
famous.
thought that was your calling, the modeling?
Yeah, I thought the modeling.
Wow.
And then what happened was I was modeling, And then somebody said you should try acting. I'm like, oh, okay. So I went to an acting coach. Michael Olton, his name is. And he said, you've never acted? I said, nah. He says, hey, take this paper and just read it with me. Mm-hmm. And it was what Al Pacino did on Broadway.
Wow.
It was American Buffalo. So I took it and I said,
That's cool.
hey, Bobby, roast beef sandwich, am I right? Hey, come here. Hey, Bobby, come here. Grab the stuff. Let's go. And I kept doing it. And he looks at me and goes, you've never acted? I said, no. Okay. So I went to my agency after that, and my agent said, do you know what Michael Olton said about you? I said, no. Oh, that got me emotional a little bit.
Oh,
He said, you're going to be the next Al Pacino.
wow.
And I said, wow. All right. But I wasn't ready to hear it.
It's a huge compliment.
Yeah. So I started getting, and you have to understand, everybody in my hometown, because I had failed as a model, now I'm going to be an actor.
Right.
And they're looking at me like, yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. And then what happened is I had my nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
So I was in 2.5 weeks in a mental hospital and escaped the hospital.
That's a whole nother episode. Wow.
Yeah.
Who escapes?
Well, what happened was I was in there for about 2 weeks, longer than that. All I wanted to do was get out.
I would imagine, yeah.
They'd throw me in a room with 4 walls strapped down to a bed, but I wanted to get out. And my mom and dad would come in, just didn't know what the heck was going on because they didn't tell me what I had. Mm-hmm. And so they said, we're going to let him go for his first walk outside the building.
Wow. Outside.
So I said, okay, but I had
Let you out.
I had hard shoes, so I couldn't run with hard shoes. Mm-hmm. So I went to another patient who was, okay.
Like, give me your shoes.
Yeah, and I said, hey, listen, is there any way you can let me borrow your shoes, your tennis shoes? Mm-hmm. Nope. Nope. I said, okay, look, you see this leather jacket I got? Let's exchange.
You bartered.
I'll give you the leather jacket. You give me the shoes. Mm-hmm. He liked the leather jacket.
Yeah.
So I took his shoes. So the next morning, they let me out for a walk. And I got out the front door, and the 2 doctor and a woman were laughing. And, you know, they were not doctor, like nurses. Mm-hmm. They were like having the greatest time. And I'm, boom.
Wow.
Just ran home. And that was that. So, but the cool part was, after going through all that, because a lot of people in my hometown at that point was like, you failed as a model, you failed as an actor, and now you're in a mental institution. But 6-7 months later, this is a nice story for this show. I had entered the most watchable man in Contra Costa before I got sick.
The most watchable man in
Contra Costa, which was like a.
Let's find that episode.
You know, it was a thing that they did every year, right?
Wow.
And that night, I entered. It's like a Miss America for me. And I had a bathing suit. What? I came out in a bathing suit. Came out
Get those pictures
in a suit. And then whatever. And so I got second place.
Wow. Runner up.
And then I'm able to go to the most watchable man in San Francisco.
Hilarious.
So I entered that one and won.
Wow.
So now,
oh my God.
Listen to this.
Oh, you were a pageant winner. Go ahead.
Then I'm going to the most watchable man in America.
Wow.
But I had a nervous breakdown in a mental institution. So I thought that was it for me to not, right? But they postponed it, not because of me, just because they did. So when I got better, a little bit better, I was able to go to LA and enter the most watchable man in America. And my dad's there. And he's drinking, getting drunk. My mom's there. And you have to remember, I had 7 months of depression before that. So I enter and I win.
What?
I won the most watchable man.
All right, what year was this? We have to find this episode on TV somewhere. Where was that?
Over like 35 years ago.
It's got to be in the archives.
35 years ago, yeah.
Wow.
And so by winning that, now I'm back in stride.
Wow. Gave you confidence.
Gave me confidence.
Yep.
But, you know, the question they asked me was, what do you like in a what do you like in a woman?
Oh my God.
And I said, I don't care about what's on the outside. I care about what's in the inside. And that made me win. Can you imagine
Softy.
that?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
How old were you?
22.
Baby.
22.
Wow.
It's cool, though.
That is cool. That's a good story.
Yeah.
See, maybe nobody knew about that before.
Well, they did because of my book, but I don't talk about it. I have a show called State of Mind, and I don't really talk about that too much because that's more of a fun thing. And,
right.
And I had a good body and stuff.
Right. Right. Yeah, we've heard about that. I think we've seen those pictures too. My God.
So anyway, yeah. What else?
I don't know. What else?
What about your life?
What about it?
Tell me.
Okay, so I was in a pageant.
No.
I was. Oh my God.
Are you serious?
Totally human.
We never talked about this.
I was in a pageant. I did not win, but what are you laughing at? I mean, of course, because he had to win and I didn't win, so now he's going to laugh at me. But I did win
That's
a category, Best Personality. Be quiet.
That's
you
like
have the best
personality you won?
Yeah. Why? Are you surprised?
Wow, that's like winning.
Why? That's like the ugly chick.
No,
wins the
I'm not
best
saying.
personality.
No, but I just like, okay, that's cool.
I think it was rigged. There was a lot of controversy. It was like Miss Petite America or something, like one of these BS pageants, right? And they actually had it in Vegas. No, I did. You know what?
No, don't tell me you won that.
I did. I won Miss New York. I won Miss New York, and it went to the bigger pageant in Vegas, which was all the 50 states, right? And I won New York, and then I went to Vegas, and that I didn't win. That's where I won Best Personality.
But you won New York. Why didn't you tell me you won New York?
I forgot. I don't know why. Because I
that's
just felt
kind
like
of
a loser for a second.
But that's kind of a big deal. You won
I did.
New York.
I won Miss New York. Yes, I did win that. But you know what it was? It was like the overall shenanigans that went on at the pageant in Vegas that just, made me forget about the win in New York.
But that's kind of weird.
Why?
Because New York's bigger than Vegas. So what were you going to win in Vegas?
Yeah, but it was all the states in Vegas. So I wasn't just
I get you.
competing in the state of New York. I was competing.
Like I won in San Francisco and then
against
I
everybody,
competed
yeah.
In LA.
Right, because you did America,
everybody.
right? So this was the same thing. So I didn't win that, but I did.
But I won, you didn't.
Right. So, I won Miss New York. That was good. You know what? I'm still friends with one of the girls that was in the pageant. And that I was like 20. Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. So I did. I forgot about that. My God. I can't. Those pageants are just so stressful, though.
Stressful, man.
Very stressful, especially for women. You got to wear a bathing suit. Oh, my God.
It's like...
it's terrible.
It's like Dancing with Stars.
I haven't been on that.
I went there.
Yeah. I've been to the show, but I haven't.
Did I tell you my story on Dancing with Stars?
No.
I went there to visit Cameron Matheson, and it's like cutting it with a knife. The air in there that's so intense. Met Wayne Newton and stuff, and then I was outside. I didn't tell you the story. And Floyd Mayweather came out.
No. That's cool. Not
So
really?
I went up to Floyd. I said, "Hey, Floyd, big fan." Shook my. He didn't shake my hand.
What?
And that's never happened to me.
That's weird.
And I got real like, what the? And then somebody came up and said, "Oh, Floyd, this is Maurice Benard. He's the biggest in his world like you are in your world." And Floyd said, "I doubt that."
That's mean. That's just.
And then I went, he goes, "Cameron Matheson," because that's who my friend, I said, he goes, "Cameron Matheson's the biggest."
Oh.
And so I looked at him and I gave him that sunny thing and I went, "Cameron Matheson's cool, but he ain't me."
He ain't Sonny Corinthos.
And you can feel the tension in there.
Wow.
And they went and grabbed Mayweather out of there.
Wow.
And they wanted me to say, "Watch." I couldn't. I was so
annoyed.
sorry that I had to tell you that story. I don't
It's
think
okay. He used to date someone that lived in our building, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For a long time. But I think she may have just been one of his girlfriends.
Ah,
you know?
right. I'll never forget that, ever. Just because, I've never really
You know who lived in our building?
Who?
Suge Knight.
No!
He did. And one day he came home and his girlfriend
You met him?
Yes. One day he came home and his girlfriend was cheating on him and she had the door locked. He broke down the door. The cops were there. It was a scene.
That guy's scary, man.
Yeah. I think he had a motorcycle and like
Big dude, right? Big?
Huge. But if you met him, just walking through the hallway, he was nice as could be. You're like, no, he's not dangerous.
No,
right.
He's
Until he broke the door down, then you saw a temper. It was like, okay, then. Yeah.
That's amazing. Damn.
We had some crazy people living in our building. We had a few evictions.
Wow. But none of that stuff happens now.
No, that was a long time ago.
I want some stuff to go down, man.
You want some stuff to go down?
Yeah, I like to record it. Maybe do a TikTok.
Oh, my God. Yeah, let's get that recorded right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did win Miss New York, so I have to take that back. I forgot about that for a second.
It's kind of weird that you forgot about that.
I know, it is kind of weird.
Because you're telling, that's like me telling a story.
I'm sorry.
And
I
then
lost
you forget
track for
a big deal.
Because I didn't feel it was a big deal because I didn't win the big thing. Like I won the state, but I didn't win the big.
I know, but it kind of.
So it just
It almost
minimized
seems
it.
like you're not telling the truth.
I swear to God, you could look it up. I swear I'm telling you the truth. It's not like something so great or anything like that. I do have a plaque
Oh, yeah.
and a trophy or something.
Yeah, they give you those things.
I did win a Best Actress award at the New York Film Festival.
Come on.
I did. Did you see my award? It's on IMDb.
For what?
It was Best Dramatic Actress in a Short Film. Huh.
For what? Where?
I wrote and produced a movie called Mother's Day. It's a short film.
I never
And
heard
that
about
won
this.
Best Genre Award, by the way, in the New York
never heard about
Film Festival. Yes.
And what film festival?
New York International Film and Video Festival.
I think maybe that's made up.
It's not made up. It's real.
And you won best.
I won Best
How come you've
Actress.
never shown it to me?
Because it's so long ago. I look terrible. I hate it.
And what? Your acting's good?
My acting was good.
Yeah, I gotta say, we just did some things that we're gonna be doing for streaming. This little show we're doing called The Good Guy, and I have to say, pleasantly surprised. I don't want to say surprised because I knew she'd be pretty good, but nothing fazed her.
Yeah, I got some chops.
And I was actually somewhat nervous because
Nervous? About what?
I don't know. Sometimes
You were nervous because you were nervous for me, or you were nervous because you were nervous for yourself?
I don't know.
You didn't
man.
think I could hold my own with you?
Listen. No, that wasn't. Listen, I already know. Even after I knew you were good, I'm still a little. I'm just. it's not my favorite thing to do anymore. That's all.
Right.
I'm
I get
sorry.
it.
It's just so much stuff going on. I know I can do it, and I've obviously done well,
Seriously.
but it's like, this is better for me.
Yeah.
I feel nothing in here.
Right.
Nothing dark, nothing ugly.
No, it's pleasant. And
Pleasant,
fun.
cool.
Well, this is lighthearted, fun.
Yeah, but
Just shooting the breeze,
you know,
talking to your sister.
years ago, this would have been difficult.
Yeah.
But now it's great. But acting is still. I've been doing it over 30 years.
Okay, but if you had your druthers of
I don't like
any
druthers.
role.
I don't like druthers.
Okay, if you had the opportunity, let's just say
Yes.
in a world where you could have any role you wanted in any film, what would it be? I know what I would want.
What?
My favorite role, and this may sound silly to people, but it's Sharon Stone in Casino. To
Okay,
me,
I can see you doing
that is something I strongly identify
You could
with.
do that easily.
I think that I could do that.
Easily. I
So we
see.
should reenact that scene.
Yeah, you could do that easily.
Thank you.
Now, for me, it's easy to say The Godfather, but that's fine. Raging Bull would be great. Raging Bull and The Godfather, man, two of them, yeah. But I don't want to do it.
I know. But what if what if Pacino called and said, "Hey,
Play his son?
something."
Of course I do it, and
okay.
I would be in it, but it's not the whether this is not cool or great or what. It's the act of that's difficult, that's not pleasant.
It's not pleasant anymore.
Right.
Because
All
you've
right.
accomplished so much.
No, it's not that. It's just it's my own stuff that's in here.
That's just where you are
Yeah.
right now.
For a long time I wanted to win an Emmy, and then took me a while, and then
Now
I
you're
won.
just piling them up.
Shut the. All right, we're.
Hey,
I think
maybe
we've.
this show will get an Emmy.
Yeah. Okay.
Ye of little faith. That's
We-
what my stepfather used to say.
We are done with the episode 4. I hope this is 4. I'm not wrong. Doesn't matter. We're done with this one. It's been a great talk again. It just seems like it's just so easy. This is why I love this stuff. But why do I go over here because I think
'Cause you're
this guy
used to-
with the camera is filming me.
You're used to state of mind having it like right in front of you, maybe.
No, because I think this
him.
dude's filming me. All right, over here.
He is filming and taking pictures. This is a big production, dude. You should be impressed.
Thank you for showing up again, and the next one's coming next. We don't know what we're talking about next, do you?
We're just
We're just winging it? All right, cool. Bye.